Hello there, everyone. Right now on Genesis, it's 3:05 p.m. on Friday, July 4th, 2025. Now for today's announcements. First, I have an ordinance update. I'm happy to announce that special rules called ordinances can now be enacted here on Genesis. Ordinances are a great way to help improve the everyday lives of all of our residents. They're quite a lot of responsibility, however, and anyone enacting one should understand everyone's needs. That's why our resident rep, Phoebe, will be in charge of ordinances on Genesis. How exciting! Phoebe, if you're listening, I can't wait to see what you'll change. If anyone has any questions about ordinances, please come and see me at Resident Services. Moving on, I'd like to tell everyone about a new kind of tour available. Starting today, residents can go to a boat tour to uninhabited islands. These tours are a little different than the ones they offer at the airport. You'll get to board a boat and enjoy the ocean breeze as you make your way to your destination. There are a lot of uninhabited islands out there that can only be reached by boat. Rumor has it that there are plenty of DIY materials on these islands, and even strange things buried in the ground. Sounds mysterious, doesn't it? These boat tours are available once a day using miles. Interested residents should head down to the island pier and speak to the boat captain. And with that, I'll get back to work supporting you and your enjoyment of our island. Hello everybody, welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons, and welcome to the finale. And if that opening was anything to go by, we have some work to do today. That's stuff I can show off. Now, I did do some pathing. It's not perfect, but I think it looks nice. Oh, you want to talk? Good. Do you know Glee? I've not watched it before, but I've heard it's good. Okay. It's an emotion, not just a musical, apparently. I always thought of musical when I hear Glee. I think it's musical, right? Listen, I was a more of a band kid and a choir kid a little bit. I did a little bit of theater, but not much. That being said, let's stop by Let's stop by the local stores here first and foremost. Hold on, I can be Peter Griffin? Okay, that just screams the whole point of the outfit. But also a Viking helmet. Oh, Viking helmet, though. I don't like the rhinestone shades. Alright, we're gonna go with this. Sable, what do you have to say? Hey, I'm kind of stunned to my machine right now. Sorry I can't chat, but thanks for stopping by. Mabes? Hey, Mabes, I've got a customer who needs help here. Oh, of course. Whatever you need, I can help you out right over here. I'm gonna head out for the day then. Sable's slowly starting to warm up a bit more, and I'll keep talking to her anytime I come in here. I will say, what's gonna be nice is not needing to worry about whether I'm recording or not whenever I play this now. I do like this. And I did have to wait for one thing. I don't have enough miles. I was gonna build a bridge, but I couldn't do it because I didn't have the miles for it, and I couldn't stay up late enough to get extra miles for it. Yes, I can get the dirt clawed wall if I want to make anything look like a dump. I gotta know, what's the price? If I had waited. If I had waited. The issue is I was too scared. I didn't want to have to risk being like, hey, insert friend name here. Can I borrow your island on your birthday while we're hanging out? And probably going to be playing like Jackbox or something at 3 in the morning. That's how that day usually goes. It's a yearly tradition at this point. It's up till unholy hours of the morning playing Jackbox and watching movies. So, that being said, we have some work to do. First off, we heard that there's some new stuff in here. Under the Nook Miles, I believe? That was all there before, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's all stuff that was there before. Donation box is great because people can throw money into it and it helps gather money. So I may make one of those. I'm going to hold off for just a second. Fire hydrant. I thought it was golden for a second. Construction sign. I thought that was Rossetti for a second. I'm like, no, that's his brother or cousin or whatever his name is. Okay, yeah. Yeah, about to say pardon the yawning, but yeah, we have a lot more stuff here now. I still don't see how this is a toy. I think it just looks like a decoration. Like, am I crazy? Is it like a like? It doesn't look like a bouncy castle to me unless there's a way to climb inside. But it's labeled as a toy, so I don't know. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the donation box. I may be able to build that tonight. Well, today, I don't know yet. I have to, today's 4th of July for me, so I have to get things ready. I am selling a car here in like 5 hours. I'm picking up friends and going to go watch fireworks. I have to pick up drinks for that. It's always a good time. Highly recommend, if you have available time, hang out with your friends for a bit. If you have time to, you know, take some time. Just grab some drinks with them. Like, doesn't have to be alcoholic. It can just be like, you know, A&W or something. Just like if the weather's nice, have an evening outside where you just sit outside and talk. It's a great time. As said, broadcast, we can now enact ordinances, special rules that change things about the island. The other night the other, whatever she's saying, I'm trying to say it. So yeah, go ahead. I am struggling to speak. Good heavens. I look over in a Discord server and there's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people in a voice call. I would struggle. They're doing video game music Jeopardy. I would struggle. I'm good at video game music trivia and all that, but 12 other people playing against it, no. Well, let's review island features because I want to well, discuss ordinances. Yeah, look, I'm willing to pay $20,000 for that. Because if we look at the ordinances we want to enact, we have different ordinances. And I know which one I want to go with. But you have Beautiful Island Ordinance, which basically means flowers don't need to be watered. Weeds don't grow, to my knowledge. Or if they do, it's a lot more. I'm gonna see if I can... Yeah. Let's see something else. Basically, it lowers the amount of that stuff that goes on. Early bird, everything opens an hour earlier, but closes an hour earlier. Night owl, exact opposite. Hour later open, hour later close. And I'm actually going to double check, because I think, I want to say it's 1 hour, I might be wrong. Yeah, okay, so correction, apparently, from what I'm seeing. I'm going to cross-reference with Wikipedia here. So, okay, so we're going to start from the top here. Beautiful Island. Weed spread rates are reduced by half. The number of weeds that camp here is reduced by half, down to 150. Flowers... Okay, that's too... That number's too perfect. And I quote, reading directly from Wikipedia, wikipedia.com/wiki/ordnance, in New Horizons, under Beautiful Island. Flower reproduction. Flowers have a 69% chance of reproducing without requiring water. The water counter will still account for the reproduction. Flowers have a 69% chance of adding its water counter before and after reproduction. Cockroaches will be removed and will no longer be able to respawn under this ordinance, singular. Trash cannot be caught, only fish and water eggs. Heaven help you if you're playing during Easter. The eggs were a nightmare. Alright. Early bird. All villagers will wake up 1 hour earlier and shops will open 1 hour earlier. It does not affect closing time, apparently. I was wrong. Night owl is the nighttime version of that. It's all villagers will go to sleep 1 hour later and shops will close 1 hour later. So if you're like me, might be a good idea because I'm usually not up in the mornings. It does not affect the time, to my knowledge at least, that things like Daisy May is here till noon still. And then, last but not least, Bell Boom. Bell Boom, items cost 20% more at stores, but items sell for 20% more at stores. And it will stack with something called Nook Friday. Nook Friday chance to total up to 84% chance. What is Nook Friday? What is it here? I've never heard of this. Nook Friday was added to Animal Crossing New Horizons in the 2.0 free update from the fourth Friday in November to November 30th. Nook's Cranny has a 30% off sale on everything at shop. Because the oil up of Nook Friday and the Turkey Day, Nook's Cranny's shopping season, the Cozy Turkey Day DIY and Turkey Day recipe packs are impossible to receive under their standby values. Okay. Fascinating. So, simply put, if you get really lucky and it happens to be the fourth Friday in November, it seems. I could be wrong. The fourth Friday in that time frame, you get more from it. Now, that being said, which one am I going to go with? And I think the answer, well, it's kind of hard to, it's kind of hard to go with anything for me other than Beautiful Island. Like, on one hand, I really like Bell Boom, and I will probably switch to Bell Boom. In fact, oh no. Now I've got myself second-guessing myself, because on one hand, I really like the fact that I don't have to worry about cockroaches. I don't have to be too terribly active for it to still be a solid island, and villagers help out with a lot of the chores. On the other hand, Bellboom is wonderful because it doesn't affect the price of turnips, to my knowledge. Well, actually, hold on. Let me look this up. Okay. So Bellboom is not useful for turnips, apparently. I'm seeing that. That being said, well, I could see the argument for Night Owl. Personally, no. I don't have a reason. Like, I guess I have the reason of like, hey, I could still go shopping. But also I can just take my Switch with me to work, and while I'm on lunch, just quickly boot it up. The reason I didn't do that during the Let's Play is because I didn't want to miss anything and not have it recorded. So yeah, we're gonna go Beautiful Island. It's gonna go into effect tomorrow, so we won't get to see it, unfortunately, but still. Got 2 elephants there. And actually, I'm going the wrong direction because I need to go this way. What song is this? I don't recognize this one. Well, there's only one thing we can do from here. And that's check my inventory, make sure it's not too full. It's too full. I actually know I'm going to put that. So while I'm doing this, I just want to tell a fun story really quick. Hold on. Yeah, while I'm doing this, I want to tell a fun story really quick. I was actually driving to work one day, and you know, I get off the interstate. I'm on the exit, and it's traffic. It's heavy traffic, so I'm stopped. I look at my window, and there's a frog on my window. A little small frog. Now, I'd been driving for about 30 minutes up to this point. So there's no way that frog jumped on the middle of that because I was driving decent speeds. So like, I have to wonder how the frog got on there. And that's not something a frog just does, is just jump onto there. I'm still in my head, I'm still trying to figure it out. Let's see what that paper lantern looks like. Honestly, not bad. Kinda like it. I have to remember to save that for when we wrap up for the evening. I couldn't do the bridge marker kit because I just didn't have the ability. It's tragic, but it is what it is. Okay, yeah, no, nothing there. Let's learn the recipe. Alrighty. So, that being said, let's go see what this whole island thing is all about. The back of my head is just yelling about animal tracks and about how I ran all over the grass, even though I have proper pathways in the game. I don't even know if I don't know if animal tracks are actually in this game or not. I can't remember. I know they were in New Leaf. I don't know if they were in New Horizons. I know over here, yours be a face I've not seen before. Name's Captain. What's yours? Phoebe, isn't it? Yeah, that'd be a nice fancy name, that. Well, I came here to ferry folks on tours to various wee islands in exchange for miles. Might even take you where there be rare treasures. Me tours go to places you can only reach with me boat. I can take you almost any time. Let me know when you're ready to sail. Hi, I'm ready to sail. Round trip fare will cost you 1,000 miles. I'm ready to go. Yara, that's 1,000 miles then. Time to set sail. Watch your step as you hop on board. And now it's time to meet a series favorite character for most people. You don't get seasick, do you? Yar, we've arrived. This be your first boat tour, eh? The things you gotta be mindful of for me tours are for same as the fancy airplane tours. I'll spare you a long-winded explanation. I'll be here waiting for you when you're needing tools or when you want to set sail for home. And with that, I will be right back. I have to take care of something really quick. Alrighty. Sorry about that. I thought someone was trying to enter my place and I heard some noises. I'm just losing my mind though. Like usual. So, that being said, welcome to the island. Plenty to do here. We can go fishing. If the fish has a brain. See, the issues I can't throw straight, so. There we go. And it's an olive flounder. And really, there's not much to these island tours from what I can tell. And it immediately stands out as like, oh well, you need to do this. It's so much better. There's some bugs here and there, but so far I haven't seen anything that stands out to me as like, oh well, this makes it really worthwhile. But we haven't explored the whole island yet. Let's see. We got a dig spot here. And we have a little thing called a gyroid fragment. Now that's something that, you know, isn't quite usually there, that we've seen before. I don't think we've run into that before. So yeah, there's two fish there, and I want one of them, I don't want the other. The issue is, okay, good, I'm gonna get the one I want. And the one I want is a tire. Yeah, love to see it. Yeah, love to see it. Yeah, no, there's really not much here right now. Unfortunately, because of luck, I just didn't get an island, I guess, that has anything too crazy. So we probably won't spend a whole lot of time here. I'm gonna catch a few fish, try to make it worth my while a little bit, but nothing here that really stands out. A wooden mini table. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we already know that one. Had a feeling. I flinch. I will say, tours like this will do much more at night than in the day during the summer, because that is when you see sharks. Balls. But yeah, summertime is when you get all the sharks, and especially at night. So, I'll probably be playing this tonight. That's a sea bass. Yeah. I'm not surprised. That's another one. I'm gonna leave after 3 sea bass. That way it's like, okay, I know if my luck's going downhill or not. And I don't want to spend all day here because there's a few, like, I still have a couple last minute things I want to do at the house, you know? A few things before I say farewell to the series, and, you know, there's only going to be more people on the Discord call. What in the devil? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 now. I swear. That's gonna be a red snapper right there if I catch it. I'm pretty confident. That looks like, oh, zebra turkeyfish. I'll take it. I'll take it. Won't complain. Let's see. That's number 3. Yeah, I'm gonna get some miles for this at least. That makes me feel a little bit better about that. Let's go home. I would hope I have all my booty. Take it away, Captain. It's true. He has such a way with words. I'm genuinely really glad we got to see Captain before the end of the series. He may not be my favorite, he may not be my personal favorite Animal Crossing character, but he is definitely a solid character. He's definitely high up there for a lot of people, and I very much respect that, because he's such a good character. That being said, we're gonna go check in on how much it costs to build a donation box, what all we need for it. Just wood and softwood, I can do that. And speaking of, I made this look a bit nicer here. So, until I can get a proper bridge built and I get the license to do terraforming, I won't be able to make this look, you know, the way I'd like it to, but for right now, it'll still look fine. It's not like it looks bad. Alright, so I need four of the soft, 4 of the normal. Oh, I need one more soft. Because that is one more normal, so that puts me there. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute, isn't it? It's gonna be one of those days. Nope, right there. I'll take it. I made a donation box. We're gonna run it over to, I'm probably gonna put it right next to the museum, honestly. It's right there. And essentially, I'll have villagers come by and hopefully, I'm gonna double check this really quick just to make sure I'm not throwing away my time. I actually don't know. Okay, so noted. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think it will work to have villagers donate to it, I don't think. That being said, there is a funny little thing you can do with it that I don't think I'll do. I'm gonna check really quick, just here, old-fashioned wash tub. So if you sell, well, let's say a hot item. I don't know if I went over this in this series or not, but a hot item is when the store goes, hey, we'll pay double for this item. Well, there's a weird thing with the donation box that they may have fixed. I don't know, and I might try it if it comes up. But if the hot item is, if you have the hot item as a donation box and you throw a bunch of money in there and then you pick it up and sell it, it doubles the donation money too. So, I'm just saying, it's a money duplication glitch, essentially. I may try and see if it still works out of curiosity, but I won't use it for much, because in all honesty, I don't care for it. It kind of defeats the fun of the game. I prefer just sitting and fishing for a while if I want to earn money. But I'm also very curious to see if it still works. Gotcha. Alright, so let's check in one more time. What the Sorry, I just got a message in a group chat. I'm calling my friend out. I'm not sorry about that. But my friend that I have labeled in my Discord, they said, you know, 07 to a real one, and in parentheses, I was too tired and didn't log in yesterday, and sent a screenshot something that I didn't know what it was, but it said longest consecutive login days, 578. I responded with, what game is that? And they responded with Honkai Star Rail. I don't have words. I don't have words. I am both equal parts impressed and very concerned for them. I'm just gonna send back the always bet on nothing gif as a response. Sorry, I couldn't help myself with that one. That being said, I'm not gonna be able to finish off paying the home loan today, because I still have to get some stuff done in real life. I have to actually edit today's video. But we are gonna go ahead and sell. And I'll be real, I do want to do one last walkthrough of the museum, but there's not much to really show off, and I'm not going to contribute the bugs because I don't like bugs. Those are going to be sold. Yeah, I'll take it. Now that being said, let's go for a bit of a walk. And while we're just kind of walking through, I guess I will give my final thoughts on the project. have really enjoyed the challenge of making something like this where I have to be regularly recording and uploading, forcing myself to edit when I was like, hey, I'm tired, and learning how to function while tired on that. There were many nights where I was sitting there editing while on call with my partner. There's at least 3 or 4 of those nights where it's just like I was on a call with her and her friends. They were playing video games, doing whatever, and I was sitting there silently editing. Would I ever do a Let's Play like this again? I think the answer is going to be a no. Not because this was a bad experience. I think it was a great experience. But because I don't have the time to do a Let's Play like this again. If I'm going to do a Let's Play, I feel the best way for me to do it now is going to be by me going through and doing multiple recordings in a row, editing those videos, and then uploading those while those are getting uploaded, have a few days backlog while I record and edit more. Give myself some, a few days to breathe, It's kind of one of the things that you learn. Also, no, unfortunately, I didn't complete the fossils, which is tragic, but it is what it is. I'm trying to think. What else can I say about this project? I mean, I guess I can also talk about kind of, there is a lesson that was learned, and that is don't mess with the settings on recordings if it's working properly without, doing a test recording first. I lost 3-ish days of footage because of it. So it's a lesson that had to be learned, and unfortunately, things were lost because of it, which happens. It's unfortunate, but thankfully, some more important stuff got, recorded through the Switch itself. And I suppose anything else I can really discuss as we finish up the tour of the museum. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I'm drawing blanks right now, but also my brain's just not functioning, so bear with me. I will say, projects are going to slow down for a little bit. There's probably going to be a few weeks where I don't upload, because I'm going to be trying to work on other things in the background. Like, I'm going to be working on personal life stuff, of course, but also preparing what I want to do for the next Let's Play. I don't know what it's going to be yet. It's up in the air. I'm torn, but I'd like to not do it alone. The issue is not doing it alone requires a lot more effort and a lot more resources than what I have available. But it's not impossible, to be fair. It's still very much doable. As for kind of how I feel that this project is, how this project's going, I still haven't uploaded the second to last video, so I don't know that yet. but I mean, people seem to be relatively enjoying the videos at some point, so if people are enjoying them and I'm having a good time making them, I'm gonna keep doing it. I have no reason not to. That being said, I suppose I also should probably start trying to stream a bit more than I used to. So I'll probably try to think what my schedule is right now. Ow, my eye. 1 second. Something caught my eye as I'm trying to do this. I suppose, looking at the calendar, Tuesday the 8th, maybe? I might be able to stream Tuesday the 8th. I don't know yet, and I don't know what I would stream, but I do want to get back into it a bit, get back into the saddle, and kind of just do more content. I always thought it was fun. Like terracotta soldiers, terracotta warriors. But yeah, all that to say, I appreciate y'all, and I really am having a good time with this. As deadpan as I sound, I'm just naturally a very deadpan person. I have a hard time showing things like that. I guess I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do Let's Play that. In my head right now, I'm going through all the Let's Plays I could do. But yeah, that'll be something for me to think about and discuss with others and throw ideas around. You can't trick me, buddy. I did not shake that tree. That being said, let's head to bed for the night. Or for the day. And I will see you all in the next project, I suppose. This is weird. I almost forgot also, before I do, we have to show off music. I almost forgot. Ooh. Ooh. Got some James Bond music here. I actually really like that. That being said, let's wrap this up for the evening. It's a bit breezy, which is honestly, I enjoyed laying down in the sun on a warm day in the breeze. So let's lay down. Thank you all so much for watching and sticking around for this project, and I'll try and make something. I'll try and make something fun for the next project. Don't know yet. Don't know how I'm gonna announce it. Don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't even know what the project's gonna be yet. But when I announce it, I'll try and do something goofy to announce it. I like the way Chugga does. I like the way Chugga does that. I thought the whole Twilight Princess announcement was kind of funny. So, thank you all once again, and also don't be surprised if I just record gameplay of something just to show it off. Just because I want to record something and upload it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a major project. I wouldn't be surprised if I end up going, I want to do a quick video of gameplay on that, just to show something off really quick. So, look forward to more insane ramblings from me. Thank you all, and have a good day. And stay safe. Hope you all had a good 4th.